excited for the video. If you are new here, my name is Lynette. Welcome. We are working on what I'm going to call the Englewood Manor, and this is the final tour that you guys are able to see. So we don't own this house, but we were given the charge of furnishing and decorating the house, getting it ready to do like a short-term rental style house, and then the owner wants to sell the house in the future sometime. So essentially stage it, but also make it functional to live in. And we had to do it pretty quickly. It was definitely a project that stretched me a little bit, but it's always good to be taken out of one's comfort zone. So I want to show you what it looked like before. If you didn't watch the other video I did last week, that one was showing kind of the whole process of us moving things in and decorating things like that. But this is just the, I guess, culmination of everything, and I want to show you guys what it looks like. Keep in mind, we did not do any demo or renovation or anything like that. We did have a painter come in and paint the main area, which helped so much, and it's very cost effective and can do so much for your space. The bathrooms are also pretty dated. We didn't do anything to those. We just kind of made it functional, and I think it worked out just fine. The goal was to make the house cozy and homey. There is a pool house that is detached that I'm gonna call a man cave, I guess, office. There's like a mini kitchen and a bedroom and then like a living area, and it turned out so good. I'm so excited, and I can't wait to show you guys that. So without further ado, let me show you guys around. Okay, so I never know how detailed to go with these tours, but I'm gonna try and mention at least some of the bigger things. If you hear noise in the background, it is my husband. He is assembling the grill. So this is obviously the living room area, and we got, for size of scale, I got like a 9x12 or 9x13 rug just to kind of help fill up the space. We got 2 sofas from Furniture Warehouse in Sarasota. And by the way, this house is in Englewood area, so it is not terribly local to us, so it is quite a bit of a drive. But I also got a swivel chair here in the corner. This one is an Amazon one, and it's a really nice one. I added quite a few lamps because there is not a lot of overhead lighting in this house, and I feel like even the corner back there struggles a little bit. There's just, it's kind of dark at night, so I did have to supplement with stand lights and side lamps and things like that. This is a Laloy rug, but I got it from Rugs Direct, and it is one of their older styles, I believe. It's just a nice blue. I put some pillows on here. These are from the My Texas House line from Walmart that just came out. And then I also bought a 4-pack of pillow covers from Amazon. It's from the Woven Nook store, and I really like them. So there's all different patterns. I've got some in the bedroom and then one out here. I did buy like 2 of these lamps from Amazon, and then also this super inexpensive art from IKEA, under 10 bucks. I added a basket for blankets and some more throw pillows, and then also a throw for the back of the sofa here. I have 2 little side tables from Target and then a coffee table from Amazon. I thrifted some things throughout the house, some books, some decor. Then I got some other plants, faux plants, just from various places. We did get this console from Amazon, and we've used it before in another project, and it's a very nice one. They have such a beautiful view out here, and this swing was here. So there's a lot of doors. These probably won't get used very much since there's also another set over here. I did add some rocking chairs to this area back here. I would just love to sit back here and drink my morning coffee. It's such a relaxing spot. And then there's also a set of doors that lead into the master suite. These are just super inexpensive ones from, I don't know, Wayfair or Amazon, I think. A little side table that came with it. This corner here, I debated about what to do with it. It would be a great place for a chair, but I ultimately decided to not do that and just keep it simple. I did add a lamp here last minute because it's kind of dark over here. One thing that I was super bummed about is that I cannot find a rug thin enough to work by this door and this door. I had like a super thin, in my opinion, super thin Laloy rug that I put there. The door is so close to the floor that it will not open, and I guess it's just gonna be rugless. I did put a rug right outside the door, and this house is unique in the fact that the main door that people come to is out there. So it's like you come through the patio area, pool area, and then you come to the door. So yeah, I put a rug out here. Here is a hall closet, a really nice large one as well. This is the master suite. I love how this turned out. It looks really cozy and inviting. I did add a gallery wall over on this wall, which I was really excited about. It was a last minute decision. I printed some pictures from Etsy and found some frames here and there, and then also found a few other little prints here and there. The art above the bed is from Amazon. It's a set of 3. And then the bed, I have a quilt, a super lightweight comforter, and then a throw blanket. And then these are some more woven nook pillows, minus the boucle one here. I got a set of 2 of these from Amazon. And then I've got a set of Euros and some king pillows. I also have another set of king shams in the closet if they wish to use them, but we thought 10 pillows might be a little too much, so I simplified it for the cleaners and for guests staying here. One thing I want to mention is that I did not clean the house. Someone else is going to be cleaning it. I did vacuum, so if you see like windows and floors that are smudged and things like that, that is why. It's just not completely cleaned yet. Moving to this side of the room, I put a chair in the corner, which is a very inexpensive one from Amazon, and a little side table, lamp. I felt like it was just calling for a little area to sit. And then this I love. I added a bench and a faux plant, and this just looks out over the pond. It's just so pretty, and I'm so thankful to see the sun today. It has been so rainy and dreary here in Florida in January that it is the most odd winter. So just the fact that I get to film and it's sunny is just very exciting to me. So I am very happy to see the sun. I thought I might point out that this is a thrifted dresser. I think I paid maybe, I don't know, $50 some or something. I did switch out the old handles. They were just like a white, kind of matched this color. And so I just grabbed some cheap ones at Lowe's, and it was a quick little upgrade, and it fills out this space very nicely. Brought down a mirror from our place that we ended up never using, and I thought it would be perfect here. I'll move into the bathroom. So this is one that definitely could use some updating, but obviously with time constraints and budgets and everything like that, the owner was not going to be doing anything to this. So I just basically accessorized a little bit, brought in a little stool for makeup and whatnot, and then added some towels, a little plant, some rugs, and then they have a really big closet in here. So lots of storage for whoever eventually buys the house. I did bring in like an ironing board. I brought in an extra fan. There's some extra pillows. And I was trying to think of some things that might be nice. There's the bathroom, or like the toilet in there. Moving out of the master bedroom. All right, dining room, kitchen, really large. I actually hung this piece of art here that still looks dwarfed on this big wall. It's a really big piece of art, I kid you not, but on the wall it looks a little small. So not the ideal. I probably would add a console table or do like some type of setup over there, but since it's just a short-term rental, I decided I'm not going to spend the money on that. I'll try to be conscious of other people's dollars, if you will. And this table is a really pretty one. We got it from Bed Bath & Beyond, or Overstock, whatever you want to call it. The chairs are the matching ones to go with it. And I paired it with this rug. On the table, I kept it pretty simple. I just have a runner. This is the My Texas House runner from Walmart as well. And then I have a thrifted pitcher and also some of these thrifted buds. I had fun with the china cabinets, if you want to call them that. I didn't like fill them terribly full, but there were some things that were left here, like some goblets, I believe, or maybe I purchased those, I don't remember. But I found like a pitcher, thrifted pitcher, and then I put a little piece of art in there, also some plates and things that were left here from before, and then also a little plant. We hung a mirror here. I found a few vases to accessorize and also found some thrifted milk glass to put in there. This kitchen has so much storage, I would literally not know what to do with it. Most of it is not even full. So yeah, I did fill out some of the cabinets with some things, but most of like this stuff here, all of this is empty. Yeah, the fridge, I'm not sure what was going on here. What I think is this thing was here when we got here, so we didn't do anything with it. But I think there was a commercial fridge in here is what I'm kind of guessing by the size of it, because this is a fairly standard size fridge. Maybe it's a counter depth, if anything, but it is just teeny tiny. It looks kind of funny, but again, it's a rental, and so we just left it, obviously. I did put a few things here on the counter. These are granite countertops. You see what we have in here. I added in some things like silverware, obviously, Tupperware, extra pitcher, and up here I've got some plates, and we've got some glasses and things in here. There's obviously more things in here, pots and pans, things like that. I am not very familiar with stocking an Airbnb, so I'm sure there are things missing, but I'll let the managers kind of deal with that. We basically wanted to do the basics, and hopefully I got most of it for it. Kind of a whole nother ball game to furnish a house with stuff for people to be able to use. I am definitely not used to that, but I brought a few things in. So I'll go ahead and move back here. This is a little, I guess, like a wet bar situation. I'm not really sure. Here's an extra fridge. Didn't do anything in here. Here's a whole like linen closet. Can you guys believe all this storage? I'm just not used to it, believe me. A really nice sized laundry room. This wallpaper obviously just stayed. Did have to get another washer and dryer. The other one that was here was like a mini set, and it vibrated so loudly. It was a stackable as well, but like it was so loud, it was unbelievable. And it would not have worked very well to have such a small like unit for a house like this. So we did find a Facebook Marketplace used set for like 600 something. All right, this bathroom I just accessorized. Feels kind of yellow in here, but I actually really like this mirror. I think it's super pretty, and whoever did this bathroom back in the day did a really good job. Like, I can tell it was totally well thought out, and it went with the era, the 90s or whenever it was built, and maybe even 2000s, I'm not sure. I'm trying to figure out the era, but it is that cherry and, gold era. It's just Victorian. But I added in a little bit of art here, put in a stool here in the shower, and some rugs and towels, things like that. Thought I might point out the sink. It's definitely not something I have seen before, but like I said, it's all kind of like well thought out and put together. So moving into the second bedroom here in the main house. This is a queen size bed. This bed and dresser were here, so I didn't have to do anything with that, which was really nice. I bought 2 little nightstands and lamps. Again, there are no overhead lights in this room, and so we definitely need some side lamps and things like that. I got a comforter from Target. It is the Studio McGee, their new line for spring, I believe. It's like a sage green, really pretty. These are the Threshold sheets from Target, their performance brand. I love these. They're so nice. I've used them myself, like this kind, and they hold up very well and affordably priced for the quality. I just put a couple pillows on here yet. That lamp over there was thrifted, and then also this piece of art here was thrifted. This little wicker stand was in this room before, so I just kind of put it here, sort of as like a luggage holder, if you will. I also added in some blackout curtains in here, so those close fully and give you a lot of privacy, also just room darkening. So that is this bedroom. All right. I think I'm ready to move outside. I did want to say I was super bummed because the landscapers were supposed to come yesterday to clear out all of that shrubbery mess back there. It's really overgrown. There's a corner over here that is also really overgrown. And I don't know, are they going to show up today? It was very rainy yesterday, so they probably couldn't come. We're not really sure what was going on there, but there's the pool house over there, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you the inside of that. So this will be a nice area once it's all cleaned up and finished out. We put a patio set over here and add some seating. This corner needs to be cleaned up. Here's a look into the living room. This is very typical for Florida houses to have just all of the sliding doors. Our house is the same way. So it's nice. It's also a lot of doors. Used our old dresser. If you guys have been following me for a while, you'll probably recognize it. It's not really a TV console, but you know, I decided to go ahead and use it because I felt like it fit the style, and we were needing something kind of last minute. And I'd had mine sitting out in the garage. It used to be like my changing table for the girls, also, you know, for their clothes and stuff. So I'm kind of sad to part with it, but we just simply don't have room in our house anymore. We didn't need it, and it wasn't really going with any of the rooms that we had currently. So I decided, you know what, it can go here. So this main wall behind the TV was sort of just like this big open, I didn't really know what I wanted to do with it because the TV that was the only place to put it. But to me, it was just calling for a gallery wall. And I've often seen these done with the TV, and a lot of times TVs are even mounted on the wall, which makes it look even more legit. But All of a sudden the other night, last minute, I decided, you know what, I'm going to make a gallery wall out of this wall. And so I collected a few prints online from Etsy, downloaded them, printed them at Staples and Walgreens. They have like different sizes and things. And I quickly went shopping for some frames. I found a nice big piece from HomeSense. So bad at like wanting to use tape measures and everything to hang stuff. I don't like math, I'll just be honest. I hate it. And so I'm usually just like, let's just, you know, put a hole in the wall or use command strips, and I'll try to level it, but it doesn't always, you know, work out. And I hate making extra holes in walls. So Nick wasn't with me, so I couldn't rely on him to do it. I knew it was up to me. And my mom had done this at the other place where you take painter's tape and you stretch it across the back of the frame to size, and then you will mark where the place is to hang it. And then you take the piece of tape, put it on the wall, you level it, you level the tape with your level, and boom, that's where you put your nails in. You had it all marked out on the tape, and honestly, it worked like a charm. There was one place, the one big picture, I had to adjust a teeny bit, but the others all were just amazing. And literally, I think I did this whole wall in like 45 minutes. I also used paper, like wrapping paper, cut that to the size of my biggest ones to kind of lay it out to see how I wanted it to look. And you know how sometimes you have visions of stuff and it just doesn't work out? Well, this was one of those. I was kind of just, I don't know if it's gonna work out. Is my vision gonna come together? But it did. It just makes me so happy looking at the wall, and I wish I'd have one in my house, to be honest. This is like totally my vibe. The chair rail like wainscoting here is sort of a like burgundy brown, and we didn't paint in here obviously. So I just worked with what I had, and I feel like it totally like matches the room. It fits the vibe of this room. It's a bit more on your manly side, yet it has those nods to coastal with the boats and sailboats and things like that. So it all ties together so well. So I feel like I've been talking a long time about this room, but I'm kind of passionate about it. I really like it. It just makes me happy. So I hope that this gives you some inspiration if you're needing some. And yeah, I just enjoy this part of it, just bringing things together, making do with kind of what you have. Sometimes it's nice to start from scratch, but sometimes when you can't, you try to make the best of it and you just work with it. And it was very fun for me. So we did get these two swivel chairs from Target that they just came out with. They're a boucle. They're very, very nice, and they're really affordable. And then I have a little side table for drinks or whatever you need, you know, to like set your things on. And then obviously behind me, there's a little kitchenette. There's a little fridge, a microwave, and a sink. And then those shelves up top are empty, but I just kind of left that. And over here, this desk situation, it's more of a table, I guess, an oversized, just like a writing desk, but it's a pretty big one. So really, if they would need a table to like sit at with more people, you could totally do that. It's definitely not like a super high quality or anything. You can hear it's like a laminate, but once again, trying to keep things affordable, yet it's practical, and they could always add something if they need it or whatever. But this little boat was here, or sailboat, I should say, and I thought it was perfect. I have all of those things like on the wall. I have a lot of like sailboats, and so I thought that was so cute. It was sitting up on the shelves up there along with some other things that didn't really go with the room, but yeah, I thought that was so cute. And moving into the bedroom, this bed was here, as I mentioned. I added a rug and a comforter. Kind of looks like a quilt, but it's more of a comforter from Studio McGee line at Target as well. And I feel like it just kind of like ties into the room out there. It's got a little bit of burgundy. And then I found this pillow at Home Centric Bell's Outlet. Added another sailboat picture up there to kind of just, I guess, tie into out there. Really pretty frame at Home Goods the other night. And then I love these lamps. These were from Ross, and they're super affordable. Like, I don't know, I think they were under $20 maybe. And I got these two little nightstands super cute as well. These were HomeSense. I found quite a few things at HomeSense. And then there's the shuttered blinds over here. And then I've got a mirror, laundry hamper, and then here's the bathroom. I added a rug. I did add some privacy on this door here. Vinyl style frosted contact paper almost. You basically just wet the window and it like adheres to it. You could easily pick it off, and it is by no means perfect. But it's better than not having anything there. And I kind of ran out of some stuff by the end. I didn't quite calculate right, but I feel like it'll do the job, and it gives some privacy yet lets light in. And then there's obviously a shower here, and didn't do anything in there. Just added some towels and washcloths for this bathroom. These two frames were thrifted. This is actually very interesting to me. This is from Mount Adams Incline in Cincinnati, Ohio, kind of the area we used to come from. And this says the law school, University of Virginia. Okay, I'm gonna close out the video. I feel like it was a very lengthy one, but if you have any questions, let me know. And we enjoy doing this. I don't think we're gonna be doing it all the time again because of the season of life we're in with kids and everything. It definitely makes it a bit more challenging, especially with all the other responsibilities. Nick is a realtor, and I obviously have my YouTube channel, and mom life keeps me busy and things like that. But this is one of those things that kind of like fills that creative side of me. If I occasionally can do some things like this, it's really fun for me. But I'm very grateful for all of the help with the babysitting. My cousin Martina was around over the holidays. She stayed after Christmas, and she helped watch my girls so much. The landscaper guy was just here, and unfortunately they're going to be doing it tomorrow, so you guys will not be able to see what it looks like nicely cleaned up in the back area. But that's okay. I hope this is something that you all enjoyed. I hope it's something that encouraged you and just inspired you. That's just my goal, is to be an inspiration and encouragement to all of you. So thank you so much for watching. I will have links to as many things as I can below. We'll see you all next time. Bye. So I decided to come out here to the Minnesota beach just to see what it's like. I've never been here. Thought I would end the video like this.